Hey Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to no. Yeah. Wait. 47, right? Yeah, okay. Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think episode number 47 for April 29th, 2013. And well, let's see. Now, first things first, you guys want to know how many comments made it on to the last video, and it was 2,043, and Slime Nation 20 got it really close within 10 and did it 6 days ago with 2,033. Way to go, man. Now, before I upload this video, now I need to warn you guys about the next 2 or 3 episodes of Ask Think. I'm not decided whether I'm going to do 3. I'm definitely going to do 2 because I am leaving for Thailand on this Saturday. And I'm really going to miss all you guys, and I'm going to miss making videos for you. But don't worry, there will be at least one video every day on my channel while I'm gone. I'm going to have a lot of gameplay stuff. Maybe some in real life stuff while we're there in Thailand. I'm not sure what kind of internet quality I'm going to have and whether or not I'll be able to add some videos for you guys, but I'll have a plenty for you when I get back. Good job. Which brings me to Janie319's question, who says, I can't think of any questions. Could you just give us a little update or extra info on yourself? And that's perfectly topical because over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be in Thailand. I leave on Saturday. So the next 2 or 3 Ask Thinks, I won't have the comment count, and the questions will be from this week's video and earlier. Now, don't worry, I'm going to have videos coming every day on my channel. I recorded a lot in advance, and I've got a lot more to do this week, but there will be at least one video per day on my channel. And you're probably going to see quite a bit of Minecraft, and not just survival. And that's one thing I love about Minecraft, and I want to talk about that right now, is that while I'm playing Minecraft and it's Minecraft graphics, I'm going to play a lot of different game types. So there'll be an adventure map that I'm going to be starting on Wednesday, so I can see how you guys like it. Hunger Games, survival, death swap. And each of those has a different goal and setup, so it'll keep things interesting. Now, while I am in Thailand, I'm going to try to upload in real life videos. I don't know if that's going to be possible with my internet connection. If I can, I will. If I can't, well, I'll just save them until I get back. And I just want to say, before we get on to the rest of the video, I'm really going to miss you guys and making videos for you. Now, before we get to the other questions, I want to encourage you to leave a comment. Now, before we get to the rest of the questions, okay. Now, before we get to the rest of the questions, I want to remind you that the unedited audio is linked in the description if you want to see that video. I've already made a lot of mistakes up to this point. Also, don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I have something to answer when I get back from Thailand. If the comments are closed on this Ask Think, just go to the most recent episode and ask your question there. All right, now on to the questions, and the first one is from Toxapox, and it says, you get up early and always feed Kopi first. Okay, but if it's the weekend or you're sick and your wife is working, who feeds Kopi that early? I still do. She always wakes me up to be fed. I guess it's because of a habit that I'm the one that always feeds her. She always comes to me no matter what. Princess 101 Fiery asks, have you ever been suspended or expelled from school? Well, I kind of thought about this when I read it, and I was like, I should just tell them no. But then, I couldn't lie to you guys. So, yeah, I have been suspended. I've never been expelled from school, but I was suspended from high school for about, I want to say a week, but yeah, it was about a 5-day suspension, and I got in a lot of trouble only because of the people I was hanging out with. They did something really bad, and I happened to be there at the time, so guilt by association got me in trouble, but I did tell the truth about what happened. I went somewhere over the weekend on a school-sponsored trip, and something really bad happened, and I was there when it happened, and on Monday morning, I went straight to the principal's office, and I said, look, I was there. This is exactly what happened. I want you guys to know right away before, this whole thing blows up. This is what happened. And, I was there, and, there wasn't anything I could do to stop it, but I did happen to be there. And I just wanted you guys to know from a direct source what actually happened and not here at third party. And they rewarded me for that a little bit, although there were 3 of us that were there at the time. I got suspended for 5 days. One guy didn't get anything. And the other guy who did the thing, he got expelled from school permanently. So, yeah. So I was honest and I told the truth, but it still got me in trouble. Red Coast Store asks, think you may notice that they are trying to make you feel guilty when they say things like, you never answer my question, or okay, I have your attention, and so on. Try not to feel guilty. Don't worry, I don't. I understand why people do that, and I'm okay with it. Justin Moreno asks, how many square feet is your apartment? My apartment is a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's about 680 square feet, if I can remember correctly when we started renting it. Scott T says, hey, think, for Pop Tropica, the age only goes up to 15 years old. Did you put your Pop Tropica age as 15, or what did you put your age as? Yeah, I put it at 15. And it's really funny that you mentioned that because I was signing up my wife for an account as well. I'm trying to get her to play Pop Tropica too. But I went through that little spinny wheel, and I was like, gosh, why don't they let you put like 15 plus at least? It's just 15. But yeah. Leon3517 asks, do you like bubble tea? Of course I like bubble tea. I really like bubble tea. There are some places that don't make it that well here in New York. It's pretty popular here, but there's this place on 5th Avenue called Come By, and it's from Taiwan, and they have amazing bubble tea. The tapioca balls are so delicious. BKNCP asks, how many friends do you have in CP, and what's the maximum? Well, right now I have, I think, around 500. It dropped off to 496. I had over 700 before, and a bunch of them disappeared. And I noticed at the party that I was down to like 496 or 498. And my friend list still doesn't work. It won't even open up anymore. And I don't know what the maximum is. Club Penguin technically says there is no maximum, but there is. I think it's around 500 penguins that the friend list just goes kaput. Oh, these are, let's move this one to like, okay. Denishel Amaro says, hey, think, what place do you want to go really badly? If you can't say my name, just call me a fan. Well, I'll call you a fan and Denishel Amaro. I really always have wanted to go visit Egypt. The pyramids and all of that ancient Egyptian stuff fascinates me. The Tex Kid asks, Dear Think Noodles, have you ever been to Texas? And Super Invisible Panda says he's from there. And McGlynn134 says I'm from Louisiana. You're both kind of right. I was born in Texas and I lived in Louisiana for quite a few years. Hannah R asks, what's the fastest way to earn money in Club Penguin? I'm down to 5 coins. Well, the fastest way to earn money is coin codes. And if you haven't entered all of those, check my channel for the Club Penguin coins videos. If you have, for me, Smoothie Smash is the fastest way to get coins because I'm pretty decent at the game, but it's all about finding a game you're good at and then doing well at that. I think a lot of people like Kart Surfer. Also, if you are really good at it and you get all the stamps, you will get double coins. Leaf Clan Cat says, think, why don't you set a goal for how many comments you want to achieve in every episode? Well, I kind of want to let the comments evolve organically. That way I can tell which episodes are more popular than others. So if one has more comments than the other, I can say, oh yeah, that one had a lot more comments. I wonder why. And then I'll go look and I say, oh yeah, that's right. I had a question about this and people were really interested in it. But if I say, oh, I want 2,500 in the next episode, and you guys get it, it doesn't tell me whether that was a good episode or not. Pasta Penguin Craft asks, what's better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Ooh, well, see, that's tough because they're very, very different. I mean, they're both fantasy kind of magic books, but, Lord of the Rings is, it's really hard to tell which one is better. I love them both. Both the books obviously were better than the movies. And I couldn't choose. I really, really couldn't. I wish I could give you an answer, but I can't. Piopper Puppies asks, have you ever seen the trailer for Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters? And are you excited? If you have not seen the trailer, then you should check it out. Well, I hadn't before I read your question, but I did earlier today, and it looks awesome. But I have to admit to you guys, shamefully, that I have never read a Percy Jackson book. I watched the previous movie, but I haven't watched. Haven't watched a book. I haven't read any of them. What a shame. 1999 Blue asks, if a lot of people called you Insiders, would you change your name back to Insiders Network? Sure, but nobody's going to because I don't see at the beginning of 1999 Blue asks, if a lot of people called you Insiders, would you change the name back to Insiders Network? Sure, why not? But the thing is, nobody's going to call me Insiders because I don't start my videos off by saying, hey everyone, it's your friend Insiders. So when I always say Think Noodles, people are always going to call me Think Noodles. Carolina French asks, hey yo Think, what's your favorite Harry Potter movie? P.S. Please say Goblet of Fire. I'm watching it right now. No, I can't quite say that. It had to be the last one, just like the last book was the best. The last movie was the best also. Thinking Mind 31 says, my dear Think, have you seen The Hobbit? It's epic. Well, after answering the question about Lord of the Rings, I really feel guilty for not having watched The Hobbit. I'm so ashamed of this as well. Oh my God. I haven't watched The Hobbit. I intended to. I wanted to watch it in 48 FPS and I didn't get around to it. And it went out of theaters and I missed it completely. I'm going to try and watch it when we go to Thailand, maybe. I don't know. I think it's kind of a disservice to the movie to watch it on an iPad. But I may end up doing that because I really, really, really do need to watch it because I've read the book as well. Although I may go ahead and read the book while I'm on vacation because I read it before and I want to read it before I watch the movie again or watch the movie the first time. I want to read it again before I watch the movie. And maybe I'll do that on vacation and then come back and watch it on my TV. Speeds Jaguar says, Think, how high is your computer bill every month? Well, I don't know what that means exactly because, a computer uses electricity and internet access. So that's a hard one to answer. My internet service is actually fairly cheap considering the service that I get. I pay about $50 a month for 25 megabit up and down. Emerson Zwarek asks, answer this question. I'll be forced to take all your noodles from your house and take all of them from the world so you will never have more noodles. Do you play any musical instruments? And if so, what is it? By the way, I play the drums. I don't play any musical instruments anymore. I used to when I was in middle school. I don't think I was that great at it, but I played the alto sax. The next couple of people refer to my wife and say I should call her Miss Think Noodles or Mrs. Think Noodles and ask if I made her YouTube channel yet. I have made a YouTube channel and it matches the Club Penguin username, Poptropica username, and Minecraft username that I chose for her. But the Club Penguin one still hadn't been approved at the party, as you guys know, because she was on my Drink Noodles Penguin, and she had a lot of fun with that, guys. More than I expected her to. She keeps talking about it. Even this morning, she was talking about how much fun she had with you guys, and she's definitely coming to the next parties. I'm sure of that. I can't keep her away. Hopefully, she'll play the other games as well, and I can get her on a dual comm kind of thing on Minecraft or something. I'm not sure yet, but once I get her name approved on Club Penguin, I'll tell you what the username is. Duck072 Videos asks, are you going to have a Club Penguin outro? Yes, I plan to. Like I said, I'm trying to get channel art done by an artist. And once that is done, I may have someone else do the Club Penguin one because the one I'm working with kind of only does Minecraft related stuff, but we'll see. UJacker1011 asks, is it hard sending all the postcards on Think Thursday? Please include an Ask Think. Yes, it is. It really, really is. It's so hard to keep track and make sure that I've gotten to everyone. That's the hardest part, is keeping track of who I visited and who I haven't. As you guys can tell, sometimes I visit the same person 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it is hard work, and it usually takes a couple of hours. And but it makes you happy, guys. So I'm glad to do it. Zag Icy asks, have you ever heard of the Addams Family? If so, do you like it? Da-da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-dun. That's my attempt at the Addams Family theme song. I do know it, of course. But yeah, I do like it. It's really funny. BKNCB asks, what was your favorite subject in school? Well, that depends a little bit. When I was younger, I actually liked spelling. I was really good at it. And then when I got a little bit older, like middle school, high school, I liked math and physics and chemistry. They were my favorites. I was good at them also. And then when I got to college, And then when I went to college, my focus shifted from math, physics, and chemistry. I didn't do very much Did I take any chemistry? I'm not sure that I did, but because it wasn't part of my major, but I did take physics, and I took a lot of advanced mathematics because being an engineer, you need to know it. And I started to really hate math because once we got into quantum, Because once I got into the advanced engineering math with differential equations and things like that, I started to not like math, and physics was good until I got into quantum physics. And when it became such that I could no longer visualize it in the real world, I didn't have any interest in it. So it got a little bit too far for me. Think Noodles Fan 1 says, hi, Think, please replace the old Poptropica videos with full audio commentary, and please add me as friends for Club Penguin. My name is Master30042. I would love to redo all those Poptropica videos. I don't know if I'll have the time anytime soon, but I will try to replace all of my full walkthroughs eventually with audio commentary. Ninavo asks, will you ever do speed art or anything like that? Well, my art skills are terrible, horrific, and poor, so I wouldn't do a speed art of myself drawing it, but if my artist who's doing my channel background wants to, I will post their video for sure. Gallic Wit asks, do you know there's a ramen museum in Japan? Are you serious? Oh my god, they must have the best noodle shop cafe of all time in the Ramen Noodle Museum, because how could you have like a cafe with bad noodles in a noodle museum? No way. I gotta go there. 1999 Blue asks, will you make Mech Mice videos someday? You know, I thought so, and I still think I might, but I was looking at Mech Mice's Twitter feed earlier today, and I found out that it's just a strategy. Start over. 1999 Blue asks, will you make Mech Mice videos someday? Well, I had planned to, and I still do plan to, although I don't know how they're gonna turn out, because I was looking at Mech Mice's Twitter feed today, and they boasted that the game is actually going to be a turn-based single-player strategy game. And that's not really what I expected. I expected more of a social environment, kind of like Club Penguin, but with mice. And it seems like it's going to be very isolated. And I don't know how much interest there'll be in the game or how many facets there will be to the game to make it interesting enough for me to play it. Maybe I'll do some Let's Plays. Oh, no. Definitely I will do a Let's Play or two and then gauge the interest from that. I hope that helps you. Pancakes Tori asks, Who thinks? I think. You think. They all think. Everybody watching this raw audio thinks. Pancakes Tori says, hey, Think, is it warm in New York? Here in California, the weather is weird. One day it's warm, the next day it's windy, cold, and finally warm again. It's cool and weird. Well, it's the same here in New York, and I don't think it's cool at all. It's annoying. Yesterday, in fact, I went out and it said it was 68 degrees. I was like, that's awesome. I'm wearing a t-shirt and flip-flops. And I don't know, about 2 hours later, it was 59 degrees and windy. And not t-shirt and flip-flop weather. I paid the price. I was freezing yesterday. Sheena1234ization says, Dear Think Noodles, recently I got a virus on my PC, so I'm very scared to download anything in case I get another one, but I want your Minecraft world so bad. And MediaFire doesn't look safe. And are you 100% sure that the world download is safe? Please, 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 please put this on Ask Think. I think a lot of people won't benefit. Well, I am sure that my world download itself is safe. Now, if you don't have virus or spyware blockers on your computer and you have Windows, your computer could be at risk on any website because of rogue advertisements. So if you already have a virus scanner and spyware protection, you'll have no problem visiting MediaFire, and the download is perfectly 100% safe. Amy1166 says, my friend at school relies on Grazer. He's telling me his videos come out too late. Every time I try to tell him about you, he says Grazer is better. I think you're both as good. What do I do to introduce him to you? Well, Grazer and I did some collaborative videos. We did Death Swap and we did Hunger Games together, and they're going over really well. So I think that I introduced myself to your friend already through Grazer's channel by collaborating with him. And I'd like to hear your guys' opinion. Please post in the comments below whether you liked Death Swap and whether you like Hunger Games, me doing collaborative videos on Minecraft. It is really, really fun for me. And don't worry, it doesn't mean I'm going to abandon my Let's Play or anything like that. That's just additional content I wanted to add for you guys because I have a lot of fun playing it. I'm sure you guys could tell. And if you guys enjoyed it, I'm going to keep it going. We're thinking about doing Death Swaps every Sunday, Death Swap Sunday. So let me know what you think about that. Richard LeLaurier asks, Think in Minecraft, who is the best? Paul Soares Jr., Good Lord. Richard LeLaurier asks, Think in Minecraft, who is the best? Paul Soares Jr., Good. Doc M, what is wrong with me? Richard LeLaurier asks, Think in Minecraft, who is the best? Paul Soares Jr., Good. Doc M77, Sethling, Etho, Pyro _0, or McGamer. I think there are a few more, and Sethling isn't technically in Minecraft. I'm not sure. I don't know who really is, but out of those, my favorite, or the one I watched the most, is Etho. And I also loved Doc M77's commentary. I love his accent when I watched the hardcore. When I watched the ultra hardcore series, I just love Doc. J.U. Chung asks, when you go into the stronghold, put an ender chest with all your stuff and put another in the end. You forgot to bring a pumpkin. Don't wear your diamond armor. And will you farm ender pearls there? Why shouldn't I wear my diamond armor when I go into the end? I don't plan on dying, so I think I should be okay and it'll help me not die. Yes, I plan to put an ender chest into the end, and also I'm going to bring along a bunch of other things, and I'm getting ready to do that probably right after I do this video. TT1810 asks, do you like gold, diamonds, or ender pearls? Well, each one has its own use in Minecraft. For example, gold you can use to make enchanted apples, or the golden apples, or the golden enchanted apples, whatever. But yeah, those things are awesome. The god apple, some people call them. Diamonds are great because of diamond armor and diamond tools, and they're pretty. And ender pearls are actually really useful. I don't know if you guys have watched videos where people use them a lot, but they're great for teleporting. And I plan to use it a lot when I farm ender pearls after I beat the ender dragon. Cameron Pinard says, think you never answer my questions. Okay, I've calmed down. Here's my question. Why are you obsessed with Etho's lab? Well, I'm not obsessed with Etho. I just kind of enjoy him. He's a laid back dude, and I like watching his videos because I learn from him, and he has a funny sense of humor as well. I love his intros. Ninavo asks, how do you get a cape in Minecraft? You have to go to Minecon. I want one so bad. Oh, believe me, you are preaching to the choir, sister. I want one too. There are two ways. One, you can get one in Optifine by donating, and a lot of people run Optifine, and if they're running it and you've donated, they'll see your cape and it'll say OF on the back. However, to get an official Minecraft cape that anyone can see whether they are playing on Optifine or not, you have to go to Minecon. And I'm hoping to go this year. Who knows where it's going to be, but if it's on the East Coast, I am so there. Connor Graham asks, do you think Naruko 2 is smarter or stupider than Naruko who died from smelling lava? Well, so far, Naruko 2 has been smarter, but I haven't put her in the same situation as Naruko 1, so I don't know. They might have the same amount of intelligence. Alexander M. asks, I really need to know, do you have to pay for every server like the Hunger Games on Minecraft? Nope. All you have to do is pay for Minecraft Premium, which is the $27 charge, and after that, you can go on any server you want. Now, you do have to pay a donation fee to get a higher level on those servers, and then you can get into games faster, but you can play completely free. It's just that you might get kicked out of a few games if there's someone who donates and they want to get in your spot. Sideswipe569 asks, are you going to get the Ender Egg? Are you kidding me? Of course I am. Man, you can only get one in the game when you defeat the... Sideswipe569 asks, are you going to get the Ender Egg? Of course I am. There's only one you can get after defeating the Ender Dragon. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to put it on display. Kato Yi asks, think when Minecraft 1.6 is out, will you get a horse and name him Larry and make him a battle horse? Well, I'm definitely going to get a horse, although I have heard that they're going to be super duper rare in 1.6. I saw the Minecraft developers say that they're going to be very hard to obtain, but I'm going to get it. Wild Safari 8 asks, if we download Minecraft World on our accounts, does it come with Optifine? No, it doesn't. Optifine is a modification to your Minecraft game, and it's not just a save, so you have to download Optifine yourself. Carly Smiley says, hey, Thinky Noodly, I need to ask you a question right now. When are you going to the end? I mean, everybody wants to see that. And why did you steal my pie made of bald dog frogs? I killed my dog frogs for that. Well, I'm going to the end right after this video, actually. I plan to anyway, and I guess I'm probably just going to play all the way through, beat the Ender Dragon, and then I'll cut it into episodes for you guys. So that's coming very soon. I guess with my current publishing schedule, it'll be the end of this week or the beginning of next week that I fight the Ender Dragon. Scott T says, wow, I was just watching your old videos and I would say you've changed a lot. 1 to 10, how much do you think you've changed? Well, I don't think I have actually changed at all. I'm still the same person I always was. It's just that I've become more confident and better at commentating and expressing my opinions. No, not opinions. At expressing myself and making entertaining videos for you guys. Mikhail Gajda says, why did you have a different voice in the old episodes of Minecraft, Poptropica, Club Penguin, and any other videos? Well, on Minecraft, I didn't have a different Mikhail Gajda asks, why did you have a different voice in the old episodes of Minecraft, Poptropica, Club Penguin, and any other videos? And Dizzy Noodle Gamer says he had a different mic and he wasn't as confident in front of the mic. It's more number 2 than number 1 because when I started Minecraft, I already had this mic, so it wasn't a new mic. It's just that I wasn't as good at what I do as I am now. Tara Michi asks, do you like to ride roller coasters? Yes, I love roller coasters. And you know what? I remember the first time I rode a roller coaster, I was probably in like 5th or 6th grade. And my sister and my dad went on a roller coaster and I was always afraid to go. And they were like, come on, it's so much fun. And I was like, no, it goes upside down. And I didn't say I was scared. I was like, no, I don't really feel like it. I don't want to. It looks boring, like that. But I was scared. And my sister's friend, her name was Jessica Hatch. And I remember it really well because she was my sister's age or even probably younger. So she was probably like, I don't know. She was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade, I would say. And she was like, oh, come on, let's go. We can both try it together. It'll be our first time. And so we went, and I remember both of us like sitting on the roller coaster going up. And then, we kind of said to each other, like, it's nice knowing you before we die. And then we rode the roller coaster and I got off and I was like, oh my God, let's go again. So yeah, totally love roller coasters. Top AG Fangirl says, grab the book nearest to you, turn to page 18, find line 4, and read it aloud. Okay. I don't got a calendar. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Well, this isn't a book. Okay, I found the nearest book. I was looking and I was about to read one and then I was like, no, there's a magazine. Hold on. So page 18. Line 4. Okay. Females accompanied by a warm smile is the perfect icebreaker. Now, don't get any ideas, guys. This is actually the National Geographic Traveler for Thailand, and the words before that, the whole sentence is the all-purpose greeting Sawadee krap used by males and Sawadee ka females accompanied by a warm smile is the perfect icebreaker. So don't think this is like some kind of dating book or something. Anna123Rock says, you never answer my question. Okay, here's my question. This or that? This. Oh, perfect. Hopper Loves 7-Eleven asks, please answer this. So we know your wife runs the noodle house and you cook in the noodle house. So are you like the woman in the family? And is your wife like the man in the family? No offense was made to take place in this question. Well, we don't embrace stereotypical gender roles at the noodle house, so I'm still the man and she's still the woman. We just have slightly different roles than traditional roles. Wobble force, ow, my tongue. Wobble 46323 says, if this is yelling, I wonder what it sounds like. I tried. Jordan Stebbins says, I asked the same question 3 weeks in a row, and guess who did not answer them? Anyways, here's the question. If you were a chicken, Jordan Stebbins says, think I asked the same question 3 weeks in a row, and guess who didn't answer them? Anyways, here's the question. If you were a chicken, would you get tired of people asking you why you crossed the road? Yeah, I probably would. I don't really like that one. Think if you were stranded on an island made of chocolate, what would you do? A, shape chocolate into noodles. B, eat all the chocolate. C, make a boat out of chocolate and sail all the way back to New York with 1 million chocolate noodles. Please answer on the Ask Think. You're my favorite person and channel in the entire YouTube. Well, I'm glad to be your favorite person and channel, and I would make a boat out of chocolate and sail back with 1 million chocolate noodles. Joseph Blannon asks, if bird wasn't the word, what is the word for you? A, word. B, noodles. C, fart. Or D, TV. Well, I guess if I chose word, it would still work because you could go, word, word, word. A word is a word. But it doesn't sound as good as the bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Please leave your question in the comments below. I'll see you guys again soon when I get back from Thailand. I'll see you guys again soon when I get back from Thailand. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!